I would like to talk about the IU and Coach Sampson's situation today, and it turns out that I'm conflicted on both sides, because I know in Colts fans' hearts, that we have no room for cheaters and liars, i.e. Bill Belichick and the Patriots. And on the other hand, we have Coach Sampson that has admitted he did do these phone calls at Oklahoma and inadvertently did some at IU that he wasn't aware of. But he has not had his day in front of the tribunal, whoever that might be. And I don't know if this punishment he's going to get is going to fit this crime. In some people's minds it does, but to have some compassion for him, it's going to end up ruining the man's life and his family's life. They'll probably never get a top job again. He may get in the pros, he may coach some assistant coaching in the pros, but I'm really conflicted about this. And I'd like to thank a couple people. One, Canderson, she had a blog. It was Cheaters, IU and the Patriots, and I asked her kindly, and she was so kind to put a question mark behind that, and to have it as a question instead of a statement. So she did that, and I want to thank you very much, Candy. I appreciate it. And Blancam and Tammy, to trying to understand the situation, which it's hard for us to understand how you could not, look at it and see this as cheating, and it was, and he admitted it, and he paid for it. $500,000 a recruit. IU it turned it into the NCAA, so we done our own house cleaning, but and he had 90 days until June to go in front of the board or whatever to explain the situation. So I don't know, I'm conflicted, but I'd say I wouldn't ruin a man's life and livelihood and his family and kids' life for this thing. It's just suspend him for a year without pay, put him on probation for the rest of his life, whatever, but don't ruin his life. And I want to thank the comments I've got that you're trying to understand. I know it's hard for us Colts fans to even think about this, but I know Coach Sampson. We met him twice, and he was really kind to Mother and us, and still sends Mother stuff, and she's just broken heart. She was a big Bob Knight fan, and I can't believe she even accepted Coach Sampson, but he was so kind to her that she just did, and she took to him. But this is ridiculous. It's just outrageous, and I just want to thank everyone that tries to understand. And I'm not saying it's right, and I'm not saying it's wrong. And if he was wrong and blatantly did this, then yes, he should be dismissed. But I hate to ruin a man's whole life and career and family's life over something like this. So that's all I got to say. I'm very sad about it, and I know there's some people out there as Purdue fans and people who've got all kind of ideas about this, and there's a lot of IU fans, and we don't know which way to think on this. So, but I'll just say, don't run a man's life over this kind of thing. So thank you all very much. You're great Colts fans, and I know this is not a place to forum for this, but I'm just going to send it out in a message. I won't put it on my profile page, so I'm just going to send it out to my friends, so on my friends list. So thank you all very much, and thank you for being my friend.